Okay, quick recap. Raven, Apple, and the others teleported to Skull Rock and found a map to get back to the others. The fairies helped the Bookball boys fly away from Peter's fort, except for Tina and Sparrow. Peter's giving chase, and Jasmine and her pirate crew are closing in on Peter.
Brooke, what an excellent recap.
Your narrating skills are improving.
They are? Whatever, I just want to get back to the story already. Let's go.
We cut to Jasmine and Suzie, laughing happily as more cannons fire. Pirate students are also pulling out swords and getting into the pirate spirit.
This is going swimmingly, Captain.
Too true, Suzie. If Peter hates his destiny so much, I'm more than happy to help put an end to it. With his annoyance gone, I'll finally be able to save my sinking grades! Right, crew?
The pirates all cheer in agreement. We transition back to the students reading the map of Neverland.
Whoa, Skull Island is really well hidden. No wonder pirates hide treasure here.
Pearl points to the map.
Jasmine will probably be about here by this point in time, which still gives us plenty of time before she reaches the beach by Peter's fort.
Yeah, but Peter will probably go out to meet them before they get there. After all, he wants to fight pirates, doesn't he?
We have to stop them from fighting each other.
But how do we do that?
What if they had a common enemy to fight?
Like TikTok Cook? Would that work?
I know where TikTok's den is, and with Meeshell's help, I might be able to outmaneuver him. But he lives kind of far away, and it might take us too long to get back in time.
I could use an illusion spell to make it look like TikTok is there. It might work long enough for you to bring the real thing.
We better get moving then.
Faybelle is flying over the ocean with Daring and Dexter. Farrah, Hunter, and Humphry are flying close behind them.
Oh no.
Faybelle looks back over her shoulder to see what Dexter's yelling about and sees Peter Pan quickly flying up after them all.
We've got company!
That's not our only problem. Look out!
A cannonball flies overhead and Faybelle stops in her tracks. All the flying students huddle together, finally seeing the Jolly Roger quickly closing in on them.
That's the school! What's going on?
The students look panicked as the two threats close in on them from both sides. We cut to Tina and Sparrow, running onto the beach, looking out and seeing their friends caught in the middle of the Jolly Roger and Peter Pan.
Oh no, what do we do? We have to help them!
You're a fairy, aren't you? Can't you use your fairy dust to help us fly?
Oh, but I never...
As she trails off, Sparrow stands up straight.
But you can!
Tina looks startled as he continues to speak.
Fairy magic relies on people believing in fairies, right? Well, I believe. I believe you can do it. I believe in you.
Tina looks more confident and starts to spin her hands together, yellow sparkles flying from her fingers. Sparrow grabs his guitar and strums a loud chord.
Yeah! I believe in fairy magic!
Tina waves her hands, and with a blinding gold flash of light, we suddenly see her and Sparrow flying off of the ground. Sparrow strums his guitar again with another
yeah!
And the two fly off towards their friends. We cut to the Jolly Roger and we see Jasmine laughing at the helm.
Why, is that a cheeky little Peter Pan I see? All hands on deck!
The rest of the pirate crew roars excitedly, drawing various swords and other weapons. We transition down below their cheering below deck, inside the classroom. With a purple puff of smoke, Raven and the others teleport into the class. Apple holds up a hand to her mouth and signals the others to be quiet, while Raven walks over to the manhole at the side of the room. Looking out into the ocean waves, she waves her hand and more purple sparkles appear. Suddenly, shimmering into existence, is a holographic-looking replica of TikTok Croc. We cut to Meeshell and Pearl approaching an underwater den and seeing a snoring TikTok Croc inside of it.
Ready?
Ready.
The girls swim up to TikTok and Meeshell hits a button on her mirror phone. A loud ringing clock sound comes out of it, startling the large beast awake. He sees the mermaids in front of him and growls angrily.
Let's get out of here, fast!
The girls swim quickly away from TikTok. Their crisscrossing swim pattern keep each girl barely out of TikTok's reach. This only seems to anger him more, and they quickly swim towards the others. We cut to Peter, quickly approaching the other fairies and the Bookball boys.
Come back, boys! Don't you want to hang out more?
The others recoil away from Peter when suddenly a gold blast of magic hits the back of Peter and he starts to plummet back towards the ocean, his powers of flight gone. Tina and Sparrow catch up to the others.
Tina! That was your magic?
That was excellent!
Shouldn't someone help Peter before he hits the water?
Oh, pixie sticks!
With a flick of her wrist, another sparkle of gold magic hits Peter and he regains his flight. He stops his descent and lands right in front of the helm of the Jolly Roger, facing Jasmine head on.
Well, hello there, Hooky Jr.
Peter Pan! I'm sick of you and your pranks! I won't let my grades sink anymore because of your childishness!
sinking grades?
Before he can say anything else, Jasmine draws a sword and Peter has just enough time to draw his dagger to stop her attack. They sword fight with each other for a bit, but gets interrupted by the Tick-Tock Croc hologram leaping out of the water and roaring angrily at them.
My stars!
Stand back! Be careful!
Peter flies next to Jasmine, their blades pointed towards the hologram. Down below deck, however, we see Raven sweating, struggling to maintain her hologram spell.
Come on, Raven, you got this!
Well, what's all this then?
The team jumps and turns around, startled to see Suzie and a small gaggle of pirates behind her.
Looks like we have a couple of stowaways. Capture the traitors!
As the pirates approach, Apple pulls out one of her croquet mallets and uses it to sword fight against the others. Raven uses magic to launch a barrage of croquet balls and it bowls the pirates over, giving the team a chance to run past them. Up on deck, Jasmine and Peter are panicking as they watch the Tick-Tock hologram flail angrily next to them, when suddenly the hologram flickers and fades away.
What source of trickery is this?
She turns and sees the others emerging from below deck, using croquet equipment to fight off her crew. As the battle continues, the flying fairies and bookball boys also join the battle, distracting Peter Pan and helping to get pot shots on the pirates.
Get back here, Peter! I'm not done with you!
A big battle ensues, with students fighting pirates.
Suzie, capture those students already!
Yes, Captain. I'm trying, Captain.
I want those traitors to walk the plank! Well, except for the mermaids, because that would make no sense. Wait a minute, where are the mermaids?
We see 2 mermaid tails splash in the water, followed by a large snapping jaws of Tick-Tock.
Oh, is this another clever little illusion?
Tick-Tock roars mightily and Jasmine realizes this one is real. All the fighting stops as they watch the huge tail of Tick-Tock crash into the mast, breaking it apart. Panic ensues as everyone realizes Tick-Tock is on a rampage. Pearl and Meeshell surface briefly.
Everyone, run! Get to the shore!
The mermaids swim back towards land. Suzie and the other pirates start boarding a smaller boat. Raven grabs hold of Apple, Iris, and Hopper, teleporting away. The fairies and the bookball boys fly off. Tick-Tock leaps from the water, engulfing the Jolly Roger in his shadow, and crashes into the middle of the ship, and the whole thing splits in half. Meeshell and Pearl stop and look back over their shoulders.
Oh no!
They spot Jasmine treading water in the wreckage of the ship.
No! My ship! My school!
She gasps in horror as the ticking sound gets louder. She sees Tick-Tock quickly charging towards her. Suddenly, Peter Pan flies down and grabs hold of her hands and helps pull her out of the water.
I gotcha!
The students all escape Tick-Tock's attack and head back to the beach where Neverland High used to be banked on. As all the students regroup, they look sadly back at the remains of the Jolly Roger out at sea. Peter brings Jasmine up to land and she sinks down to her knees.
Oh, this is all my fault. I got so hot-headed and I've ruined everything. Our school is gone, and all I wanted to do was study in peace.
Peter looks around at everyone and offers Jasmine a hand, pulling her back to her feet.
No, Jasmine, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I've really been the problem this whole time. I was the one bugging you all the while you were trying to go to school.
He turns to the Ever After High students.
I'm the reason you are all here in the first place, and I haven't been acting my age.
Yeah, man. It's totally not cool how you tried to make us your Lost Boys.
Apple puts a hand on Sparrow's shoulder and approaches Peter.
I understand, Peter. You wanted to fulfill your destiny, right? Well, just because you don't age physically, it's not fair to expect you to never age emotionally either.
I just feel like there's no one to talk to. I look too young to talk to adults, but I feel too old to hang out with kids. I just wanted things to feel like how they used to be.
Well, why not start a new chapter with us?
But I'm supposed to be Peter Pan. I bug pirates and lead the Lost Boys.
But do you actually want to do these things, or do you think you're supposed to do them?
Yeah, Peter. What do you want to do?
Peter is quiet for a minute, then perks up.
I want to act my age. I want to help teach kids to learn from my mistakes. I can lead children to do more than just singing and playing. I want to help all of you with your studies.
The crowd cheers, but Suzie interrupts them.
How are you supposed to teach us without a school?
I think I have an idea on how to fix that.
We transition to Peter's tree fort. Students are pulling down the overgrown vines and helping to patch up the holes in the walls. Raven and Apple approach Peter and Jasmine, who are working together to hang up a sign over the fort that says, New Neverland High.
Totally wicked, guys.
Being a teacher doesn't sound too different from following the leader, huh?
You've got it, Mr. Pan.
A large shadow flies overhead and everyone looks up. We see a cardboard bus being pulled by various Pegasi, Maddie waving excitedly out of the windows.
Toodaloo! Look, Raven! We found you!
The Ever After High students group together and watch as the bus lands in front of them. The bus door opens and Giles is at the wheel.
Come aboard, everyone. Next stop is Ever After High.
The students start saying their goodbyes, Tina sharing a hug with Farrah and Faybelle.
You still want to study spellcasting sometime?
Yeah, it'll be totally excellent to hang out again.
Fairies of a feather should stick together.
And we should all jam out together. I'm feeling musically inspired by your awesome fairy magic.
He strums his guitar.
Yeah, pixie dust!
Meeshell and Pearl share phone numbers with each other.
Keep in touch and visit us again sometime.
And you should come visit Ever After High. It'd be nice to swim around without worrying about a crocodile attack.
The girls laugh together. Ashlyn and Rosabella run up to the bookball boys.
Oh, Hunter, I'm so happy you're okay.
I have so much to tell you about all of this. It's been a wild adventure.
They all turn to board the bus.
You know, after all of this, I'm feeling way more confident about playing bookball.
Atta boy, Humphry. If you can handle a little bit of pirate battles, you can definitely handle a game of sports.
Oh, Hunter, speaking of bookball, do you think there might be room on the team for me to join?
Hunter smiles excitedly. Apple and Raven approach Iris.
Neverland's been pretty awesome. Thank you for helping us.
And thank you for helping us with our problems. You should come back and visit us again once the school is finished.
We would love to.
They wave to each other and board the bus, and as it takes off, the narrators chime back in.
Hey, Mom, Dad, do you think I could visit Neverland High sometime to narrate more of their adventures?
Just remember not to interfere with the stories, Brooke.
I would never think about it.
Pearl says behind them. We see Pearl. Fuck. The girl. Jesus. Maddie pull.
Okay, this first line says I doth know, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say I don't know. So I'm just gonna say I don't know. If it's supposed to be doth, just let me know and I'll re-record it. Okay.
Oh, come on, you don't even know what it's like. Does Prince Charming even mean anything anymore? I mean, seriously, I was supposed to marry Apple, and then I turn into this beast. It's like, seriously. I mean, golly.
I'm not listening, bro. I'm not listening. You're ignorant. You're irrelevant. Oh my god, dude. Bro, what? You're crazy.
Hi there. I didn't know if Hopper was the frog or if it was like the human for this one, so I just did both. So yeah.
I had no idea how we're going to get him back Or do you think you're supposed to do them? Oh, it's a question, okay? Sorry.
Sorry, excuse me. That's it for episode 3.
That should be it, I think. Let me know if you'd want any changes to the voice or just the usage of lines. Thank you for having me on this project.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Me and all the voice actors put in a ton of effort to get this to happen, and so I really hope you had fun with it. Episode 4, the finale, releases next week, so I really hope you're excited for that. Make sure to give the voice actors a ton of love and support. They put in so much effort, and I appreciate them so much for helping with this project. They've all done amazingly. I love everyone's performances. They really deserve love and attention. There's links to all their socials down in the description, so make sure to give them a bunch of love and support and tell them how much you appreciate them for doing this. And also, if you liked this video, leave a like and a comment. It really does help in the long run, and it means a lot. I can't wait for you to see the rest of the story, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.